day 4 of the Iranian update. Yesterday, I just tried to run through all the events, things you might not know, and I ran out of time. So I want to pull back a little bit and just give you a couple things today. And then I'll answer more in the comments section below. So today, many of you have heard about the new council and forming leadership, reestablishing leadership that were hit today. And it goes to tell you that not only were we doing the targets of command and control, the integrated air defenses, but also we're starting to look at regime targeting. But today, although many things have happened, I want to stick on the world economy and the Strait of Hormuz. So what is happening? One, Iran's threatening to destroy ships. They're actually taking some actions. And the U.S. has done a great job of degrading the capabilities at sea by the Iranians. But just the threat has caused insurance companies to not insure shipping, and the captains won't go. This is going to continue to raise the price of oil every day. And the longer it goes, it's not a trickling effect. It gets significant after a while because it's all parts of the economy, from commodities, trucking, shipping, power companies. So it will end up affecting everything. So this morning, I was on a phone call and they asked my suggestion. I said, hey, we need to look at the Navy escorting ships. We need to put pressure on the insurance companies to insure. And one of the counters to the Iranians' GPS spoofing to cause shipping problems is our Navy escorting these ships. So we've done that. I think that Trump just posted on Truth Social that we'll now have an insurance company, a government insurance for shipping in the Gulf. We'll use our Navy to escort, and therefore we won't have a need for the GPS. So we have to look at this. It is an important factor. And I also think that Saudi, UAE, Bahrain, all those countries can also help with escorting. So these are all parts. And while we're doing that, continue to attrit these forces. Now, what are we going to see in the next 72 hours? And this is what I want you to look at for indicators. Do the protests rise or not? Iran still has the internal controls, and we see that they're still clamping down on protests. But here's things to watch. We know that an internal force, and I'm not going to talk about who it is, actually attacked a checkpoint, killed 22 IRGC. We start to see some things that are happening on that. I want you also to watch the IRGC outposts being called back to Tehran. That's an indicator that they feel like they're losing control. They might need to call them back. Is there arguments between the regular military and the IRGC? Do we start seeing some of those turnover events happening? The earliest indicators will be arguments, refusal to go out on patrol. And we're starting to see a glimmer. Look over the next 72 hours because that will tell you the next phase. And then we'll have the aircraft to support that because we continue to attrit these forces. So anyway, I'll talk to you tomorrow. A lot of comments want me to talk about space, cyber, air components, and just stand by and we'll get to it. So I appreciate your time. Make sure you like, make sure you subscribe.